Dallas, Fort Worth, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Minneapolis, St. Paul. But what about San Antonio, Austin? People are flocking to San Antonio from other cities, states, and even countries.
Tonight's KENS 5's Jeremy Baker met with long-term developers. They say that there is a small chance San Antonio and Austin will grow into a major metropolitan area.
Dallas has a population of about 1.3 million people. 32 miles to the west, Fort Worth has 950,000. That entire Dallas-Fort Worth metroplex boasts over 7.5 million residents altogether.
They had a long established track history of working together, but they're also 16 counties large in their transportation planning area. And so they've had decades of experience working with each other.
Head south on I-35 and you'll find Austin with a population of close to 1 million, and 73 miles away sits San Antonio with about 1.5 million. That emerging San Antonio-Austin metro area as a whole totals about 5 million people. But with both cities exploding in numbers, could we see Austin and San Antonio grow together just like Dallas and Fort Worth? Let's find out.
You would have to see equal commuting between Austin and San Antonio, or New Braunfels and San Marcos, in order for them to be considered the same metropolitan area.
So far that hasn't happened, but it hasn't stopped planning in San Antonio when it comes to new developments, roads, water, and electricity.
Areas where there are currently jobs or there are projected to be future jobs, in those areas they're considered employment centers or growth centers. And we would like to see more residential growth in those areas and hopefully reduce the pressure that could be experienced in some of our existing neighborhoods.
Part of our planning process is that we have diversified our water supply. So we used to be only on Edwards Aquifer water. Now we have water from 7 different sources, 13 different water projects.
But SAWS is not just diversifying for the future, but also stressing conservation.
And conservation also gets us to lower demand for the future. And so that helps balance out the need for new supplies, while at the same time the need for new infrastructure.
But what about the roads? The Alamo Area Metropolitan Planning Organization is already planning on double-decker highways on the north side of San Antonio to keep traffic moving as the city grows. But usage of highways will ultimately determine if Austin and San Antonio grow together. But because the two cities are more than 70 miles apart, Hall says the chance of them growing as one is rather low.
Right now, for Austin and San Antonio being over an hour apart on a good day, it's going to be really difficult for those regular commuting patterns to develop.
For more info on long-term growth plans from these city entities to handle the extreme growth, we have plenty of links with this story on KENS5.com. Jeremy Baker, KENS